Yeah, PBD on the beat. Let's talk about that money, what you keep. $1 million question, ain't it sweet? Valuetainment on the screen, looking so clean. Building up the brand, living out the dream. Then a name drops, Chris Delgado on the scene. Goliath Ventures, man, you know what that means. Aussie money flowing cash in a bad stream. Tainted dollars making people wanna scream. $1 million, not a small fee. Got the victims asking what about me. Eyes on you, Pat, what's it gonna be? Oh, BBD, where the money at? Gotta give it back, just like that. Is it moral compromise or just a legal trap? Oh, BBD, we're all watching where you're at.
PBD, where the money at? Where the money at? Shout out to 11 Labs. That's a jam I made back when I was tracking the recent Patrick Bet David scandal. He took $1 million from a $300 million scammer. PBD, where the money at? Scooby Dooby Bat, BB Black, just like that. Oh man, life's good. Hey everybody, what's up? Good day, good morning. Oh, it's still morning. It's 11 a.m. Excuse me, it's 11:06 a.m. Los Angeles. Pacific Standard Time. 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 All right, how we doing? Welcome back to No Mama's Way. All right, let's jump into the stream, everybody. Enough with the pleasantries. If you're here listening live, say hello in the live chat. If you're on YouTube, if you're on X, slide over to YouTube. If you try to comment on X, I probably won't see it live. I don't know, something about StreamYard, I won't see your live chat. But yeah, slide over to YouTube, and while you're there, like and subscribe. Help me help you pump your bags. YouTube is the largest search engine on the planet after Google. All right, let's put 2 and 2 together, guys. You help the algorithm go up on my end. We get Qubic's algorithm up, and then we all go up together. You feel me? All right. Which page should I share first? That one, I guess. It don't really matter. Let's get my face off the screen. I know it should be on the screen more. But yeah, all right. Let's jump right into it. Quick little community update. I had to go live. I can't not go live for too long. Let's see. So here's a quick reminder. We've talked about this ad nauseum before, but the Qubic scientific team does not around. All right, they're not messing around. There's no bullshit around here on the Qubic scientific team. So here's a quick reminder. We've talked about this before. They're going to Japan. Um, IEEE sponsored talks. All right, so check out this recent post from the official Qubic page. This was from 4 o'clock a.m. my time, so roughly 6 hours ago. All right. The Qubic Scientific. Oh, let me zoom in case you're looking at the screen on a TV or something. Zoom in real quick. Bam. All right. The Qubic Scientific team will be in Osaka this week. They are presenting at the AMLDS 2026 under IEEE, the team's second international conference of 2026. Second, and I think they're going to one more. The first was in ICMLT Berlin. I think the international conference for machine learning technology, I think that stands for. Um, where their paper won best presentation of the evening award. Yup. If you've been listening, following along this channel, that's not news to you, right? But we have to keep beating this on the head for all the new people who might be tuning in just today and they saw this thing going live. They're like, "What? What's going on? What? Qubic? What?" Yeah, it's a decentralized AI platform, true AI. They're zigging while everyone's zagging, dude. Their science just got verified with real proof. Oh, dude, there's too much to even put in a synopsis right now. But if this is your first time listening, just binge the last. I think if you binge the last 10 live streams that I did, that'll just put you in the right direction. You'll find what else to look up for on my channel, dude. I have over 500 videos. I have over 500 videos on Qubic, whether it's live streaming or tutorials or whatever the hell, updates. Anyway, back to the post. Make sure you like and subscribe. The first was we just talked about that. The research is being evaluated at the venues where the real conversation about AI and artificial life happens. Artificial life, dude. You have to define life at that point. You have to redefine life. Artificial life. What is life? All right, David Vivancos and Dr. Jose Sanchez represent Qubic's scientific team on the ground. All right, so if you're new here, check this out. They talked about the AMLDS, right? So check it out. Share this tab instead. So let me educate you in case you're new here. Is it sharing? All right, cool. Can I zoom in some more? All right, perfect. All right, so AMLDS in Japan stands for the International Conference on Advanced Machine Learning and Data Science. It is an annual academic conference that brings together researchers, academicians, academicians. I've never seen that word. That's crazy as hell. Academicians? What the hell? I've never seen that version of academia or That's insane. To hell, lock that word in the cage and seal it. That should never be spoken. What the hell? What the hell? Man, that word threw me off so bad. All right, and professionals to discuss and advance breakthroughs. I swear I can read, guys. Artificial intelligence, deep learning, data engineering, and informatics. I'm about to pull up the Mace meme. Should I pull up the Mace meme? Is there time? Nah, that'll take too long. I can read. I can't wait to get you this word. All right, look it up yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about. Pause the video if you're watching the replay and look up Mace reading the Bible. Stuttering or whatever, I don't know, whatever. The conference focuses on the theoretical foundations and practical applications of machine learning and data science. Accepted papers are typically published through the IEEE and indexed in major academic databases in like, excuse me, scope databases like Scopus and EI Compendex. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the AMLDS website. The IEEE accepted and registered full papers will be published by the IEEE Explorer. Oh my goodness, God in heaven. Shall we remind ourselves what the IEEE is? Shall we remind ourselves? Oops. Oops, sorry. Boom. So I have to look it up in Google real quick. Just so we can all officially read it together. Bam. Share the tab. Boom. IEEE, pronounced IEEE. Yeah, thanks, Google. The Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. Let's go, people. These aren't just random letters to get you excited about nothing, right? This is real stuff, people. I know it's we have new people subscribing and finding out what Qubic is all the time. So I know to some people you might already know this, but come on, there's new people, and even if this isn't new to you, this is still exciting. This is crazy. This is real science, guys. The Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. It is the world's largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology for the benefit of humanity. Dude, check this out. Global standards. Yo. The IEEE is a major developer of industry standards that govern functionality, interoperability, and safety of tech equipment and systems. Dude, for example, IEEE 802 protocols are the baseline standards for Wi-Fi and Ethernet. Dude, Wi-Fi, dude. And now Qubic is stepping into the IEEE like a pimp, big stepping with this, with the platforms, with the goldfish on the bottom in the little mini soul aquarium. Dude, Qubic is pimp stepping with the goldfish platforms into the IEEE conferences. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Get him, get him, get him. Mystical. What's that song? Dun, dun, dun. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Get him, get him. Is pimp stepping up in there? Dude, Qubic is going too hard with the science. Research and publishing. This is just IEEE. The people putting all this stuff together. The organization produces nearly a third of the world's technical literature in electrical engineering, computer science, and electronics. Dude. Come on, dude. Tell him. Tell him. Its trusted publications, conference proceedings, and journals are hosted on the IEEE Explore Digital Library. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. Anyway, you can look up all that other stuff yourself. There's a lot of great stats on the IEEE. I don't want to bore you guys reading it word for word. By the way, the people building Agarth, Dr. Jose Sanchez Garcia, and David Vivancos. Make sure you go look them up. Go to qubic.org/science if you're curious. All right. Don't let me just tell you and get you hyped. You go look it up yourself. Like they say, do your own research and all that jazz, right? Don't just take my excitement for it. Do your own damn research, bitch. Oh, dude, I gotta update the post. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cause I'm streaming on StreamYard, so what that means is once the stream is on X, I have to edit it and add the YouTube link because the YouTube link won't show up automatically. It won't show up automatically. I know that's TMI, but I don't want a quiet line. I don't want just a dead mic while I'm doing this. Just thought I'd let you know, like my own post, edit this, bam, dun dun dun. Well, let's see, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Join the live chat. Bitches love smileys. Shout out to Aaron Magruder. Alright, we're good. Update. Nice. Alright. A little BTS behind the scenes. Samson of LA. What's he doing? How does he do it? It's a one-man show. What? Yeah. I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm like that, cousin. I'm just messing with you. All right. What's the next? Let's go in order on the title. Andrew Tate. Yes, dude. I hope you guys saw the last live stream I did. If you're watching the replay, pause this, right? Save it to like watch later or something. Go to my last live stream or the last video I edited, I cut it up, right? I made a short version, right? Watch the Andrew Tate video I just made, right? If you're watching the replay, and then watch this. But if not, you don't need to watch it. But yeah, Andrew Tate got arrested this morning or recently, really, or last night, whatever. I don't know what times. He was in Miami. Whatever the hell. That doesn't matter. But dude, this is awesome. I'm so excited to talk about this. I'm so excited. I feel like balance is being restored, man. I feel like the crypto market is about to come back, right? Because Bitcoin's about to crash to like, it has to get to at least 50. At least 50. I feel like it's like things are about to happen. There's a big cleansing about to go down. But anyway, is it in the bookmarks? Let me see here, bookmarks. Oh, Jack Mahler's. Oh, wait till I get to Jack Mahler's, dude. Oh man. Anyway, okay. Dude. I can talk all day about this crap. Alright, discard that. Go to my page. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What the? Here it is. Alright. In case you missed it this morning, right? Andrew Tate, man, I don't know if I hope you're not a fan of this guy. Like, come on, dude. You can't. I feel like my audience is very kind of pretty niche. I feel like we're kind of all, at least for the most part, we're all on the same page. There's no way you could like this guy. Like, you have to have known he's been a phony and just a nasty criminal this whole time, right? You just have to. The onus is on you. If you've been fooled by this guy, I hope you wake up right now. But anyway, let's watch this guy getting arrested for a minute, right? I'm gonna step off camera for a second. So he got arrested in Miami on 38 additional charges, dude. I'm so excited to talk about this. Let's talk about this. Oh, before we do, I see some comments. Milk Money in the his heels. What's going on, my guy? What it do? Dirty. Yes, I have some OGs in the house. Nice. Cobra Taint. Yeah, let's talk about it. I hope you guys saw my live stream earlier. Either was it yesterday or today? I forget, but either way, it doesn't matter. You know what? Synopsis here. Watch the replay of yesterday's later. It don't matter. But here's the clip of today, right? Tate getting arrested. Look at this little bitch. Godly. Look at that. Look at how they're dressed. They're dressed like we've all been in elementary school, right? You ever been in like a play on this on stage, like a recital? Like they're wearing stuff that you just picked out of a chest. Like, ooh, I want to wear that. I want to wear this. I want to wear that. Like that's that's how they're dressed. Getting arrested by the feds, dude. They're dressed like elementary school kids picking their wardrobe for a recital. This is awesome. Back up, back up. Look at Canelo Alvarez. You want a payday? You want a payday? Dude, Canelo Alvarez, dude. Payday. You want a payday? Dude, he wants to fight. That's why he keeps looking back. He wants to fight him. Dude, Canelo Alvarez. Is that like when Shaq would like moonlight as like a sheriff in LA? It's like, dude, Shaq, put your fucking gun away, dude. Dude, Jada kiss. Jada. Oh man. What are the allegations? Oh, dirty. Dirty. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Boy, howdy. I was gonna start with the self-snitching stuff, more self-snitching, but since you asked, literally great question. You know how sometimes, like on interviews, like the standard, people go, "Oh, great question. I'm glad you asked that." Blah blah blah. Like that's standard, but dirty, great question. What are the allegations? Ooh wee, hold up. Let me see if it's easier if I can find it on my history rather than searching it. Dude, it's dirty. I'm not even being funny. I'm looking at the lens like I'm trying to look at your eyes like it's horrendous. Like these new charges are horrendous. I'm telling you. I pray I don't get disconnected. Dude, this is so bad. There's a lot of content we can actually go over, and I have a lot of time today. Dude, I'll have enough. I want to, but I do have to get my kid from daycare. I see. At the latest, I gotta leave at 2:30. No, maybe 2. It's 11:30 right now. But yeah. So, dude. Oh, dude, this is gonna be so fun, dude. I'm so glad this happened. Hold on, let me close my window and doors. It's a little noisy. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it with my noise reducer. I could go another level higher, but it messes with my voice. So I'm gonna just close the door. Give me 1 second, okay, guys? 1 second. Bueno. Bueno. It's okay, man. Oh, dude. Hey, I hear you. I don't follow these clowns either, but when I see the news, oh, I gotta bring it to you. I have an dude. I'm so glad I started making content because then I could just like, I could voice my silly ass opinion and bring the news to you guys who would know, be none the wiser and entertain you. So check out the clown show. Yeah, check out the dirty dude. I appreciate you watching. You're making this live stream a lot more interactive. I love it. All right, so check out. Dude, this is bad. This is bad. This is from the Law and Crime Network. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, I'm not subscribed? Oh, that was disrespectful. Damn. Oopsie. And I accidentally just boom. Make sure you Law and Crime Network, subscribe. Bam. There's also CLR, Criminal Lawyer Reacts, but we're watching this right now. There's an ad. Hold up.
It's free. No joke. Free music.
Social media.
Shout out to Dirty. All right. Peep game. I'm gonna step off camera for a second, but peep game. These are the allegations. Dirty says, I like the current events you do. Yep. Got, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it interesting. You know, I don't want to be some repetitive fucking. Oh, what's happening today? Oh, Bitcoin's at fucking 30. Fucking, this is happening with the Bitcoin, and then Ethereum. Oh boy. Gotta keep it interesting. Anyway, appreciate your feedback. All right, let's check out the allegations, my boy, dude. Tate's so cooked, dude. This is all right. Let's go. This is awesome. It's not, but you know what I mean. Come on.
Media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate are back in the headlines, back in the U.S., and back in cuffs. The pair were arrested over the weekend in Miami as part of criminal investigations that have now crisscrossed the globe. Prosecutors in the U.K. are asking for the Tate stopover in the U.S. to be a quick one as they call for extradition so the brothers can now face dozens of charges. We have details of what happened in a federal courtroom today. Plus, I'm going to be speaking with a celebrity criminal defense attorney, and I am bringing on a member of the U.S. Marshal Service who can give us an inside peek as to what the arrest of Andrew and Tristan Tate look like. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Dude, can we hold on a second? I can't let that slide. Dude, that was so, the images they used were so disrespectful. I love it. We have to respect the game of this editor right here and the chief editor who let the images slide. The goofiest dude. Oh god.
Arrested.
Especially the last image, dude.
Over the weekend in Miami as part of criminal investigations that have now crisscrossed the globe. Prosecutors in the UK are asking for the Tate stopover in the US to be a quick one as they call for extradition so the brothers can now face dozens of charges. We have details of what happened in a federal courtroom today. Plus, I'm going to be speaking with a celebrity criminal defense attorney, and I am bringing on a member of the US Marshal Service who can give us an inside peek as to what the arrest of Andrew and Tristan Tate look like. Welcome to Sidebar.
This was
by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Dude, that picture was crazy. All right.
Now, it has been a little bit since we talked about Andrew and Tristan Tate, the self-described misogynistic social media influencers who currently face criminal charges in more than one country. So right now, as I'm recording this, the brothers are in federal custody in Miami, Florida. They're going to await a judge's decision on whether they're
Sorry, I thought I was on mic already. Dude, Milk Money hit me with 10 gems. That's awesome. Emergency stop. Emergency stop. Oh man, thanks, Milk Money. I appreciate it. He added that's real. He gave me some stuff. Nice. Thanks, dude. I'm not dude, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, continue.
Going to be shipped back to the UK to face sex crimes charges. So you have 39-year-old Andrew and 38-year-old Tristan Tate. They're dual citizens in the US and the UK. But for the past couple of years, the two have been in and out of Romanian jail cells. The two had moved to Romania after criticizing the lack of freedoms in other countries online. In late 2022, Andrew and Tristan were arrested along with two women. They were accused of luring women into sexual exploitation and things like sex work websites with promises of romantic relationships, or that the Tate brothers would help them advance their influencer careers. Andrew Tate has stated repeatedly that there's zero evidence against him, that there's some sort of underlying conspiracy at work.
Zero evidence against him, dude. There's literally hours of him detailing the allegations on him. He details those allegations, like he details how to do that with women in his courses. There's no evidence. Meanwhile, he's teaching it to people with his chest out. Dude, this dude is all right. This is just the allegations. Wait till we're gonna get to the self-snitching videos, dude. I hope you guys watch the replay of the last live stream, because if dude, or at least you don't have to watch the whole live stream. I edited the live stream. The last video I think I published. Yeah. It's like I think it's like 20 something minutes. Yeah.
They spent time locked up in jail as well as on house arrest before a court lifted travel restrictions, gave them permission last year to leave the country, fly to Florida on a private jet before returning to Romania. And the case in Romania is still ongoing, but has hit a few procedural hurdles, according to local reporting. But at the same time that they were facing accusations in Bucharest, multiple women in the UK also brought claims against the Tates. And now these men are facing dozens of charges there. So when they landed in Miami on Saturday, this time they were taken into custody on a sealed warrant as part of an extradition.
Okay, wait, you still have bots joining your calls.
Oh,
I feel
God.
like I have to. No, look, if you're going to use an AI in your meetings,
Shut the fuck up, dude. So, I'm sorry if you have kids watching. AI crypto space, if your kids watching, my bad. But when I see ads like that, it's just something deep in my soul gets disturbed. Uh-oh. Am I disconnecting? Uh-oh. What's going on? Am I at least still live streaming? Is it just the video? Uh-oh.
Request. According to the Crown
Okay.
Prosecution Service in the UK, Andrew and Tristan are being charged in connection with 4 more alleged victims and incidents that reportedly occurred between 2010 and 2017. So on top of this laundry list of charges that they were already facing, according to reporting from The Guardian, they now face dozens more. The CPS has charged Andrew with 7 more counts of rape, 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation, 3 counts.
Dirty, are you listening? I'm gonna run that back just for you, because I know it just came like a goddamn steam engine, dude. Are you kidding me? That's pretty brutal, man. You hear these are the this was your question, right? So I just want to make sure you get the answer since you asked, right? This is where the answer hops in. All of that was a preface to the answer, all right? Here is your answer, Mr. Dirty.
Charges that they were already facing, according to reporting from The Guardian, they now face dozens more. The CPS has charged Andrew with 7 more counts of rape, 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation, 3 counts of assault with actual bodily harm, and 19 additional charges for offenses relating to indecent images of a child and extreme pornography. So in all,
Jesus. Dude, all right. Again, shout out to the editor choosing the photos. But holy demon in Christ. I told you, dude. I told you. This isn't my first time doing content on Tate, dude. This guy's an evil demon, nasty man. Dude, I'm like, it's like, I don't miss. I don't miss, dude. I don't miss. Ever since my last bull and bear market, I don't miss calling out demons. I don't miss. I'm always right. Dude, if I say watch out, watch out. This guy's a demon. Yucky. As me and my son would say, yucky caca.
The BBC, Andrew now faces a total of 42 charges in the UK. Tristan faces 17. The
What a
head of the
bitch.
CPS special
Man, I'm sorry. I feel bad disrespecting his brother because I have a brother. I would hate if somebody disrespected my brother, but god damn. You're like nasty, you're nasty people. It's like you're so brazen and egregious too. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna feel bad. Nah, fuck that. It's like, you call out. It's your civic duty to call out evil. I think it's in the Bible too, but I think it's your civic duty. It could be your spiritual duty too, but it's definitely a civic duty to call out evil, nasty, poo-poo, evildoer, caca people.
Crimes Division. This is Malcolm.
Let me know in the comments, live chat, if you agree. W in the chat if you agree. You have to call out evil in real time, not when it's cool. W's in the chat if you. I mean, come on, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. I don't mind if you do, but it's cool. Let me get at least one W though.
McAfee said these charging decisions
Dirty, give me a W.
from Bedfordshire police and bring the total number of alleged victims in this case to 7. Now, attorneys for the Tates have adamantly denied any wrongdoing. Lawyer Joseph McBride did not mention.
Oh, I can't wait to show you this clip. Oh my god. Dirty. Are you still here, Dirty? You're gonna love the lawyer. You're gonna love this next video.
Words in a lengthy statement saying in part.
Wow, we're only 3 minutes of this one, but I don't think we're gonna have to go through all of it. But dude, I'm gonna show. Dude, we have a lot of stuff to go through.
The world knows Andrew and Tristan Tate are innocent. Their enemies know it best of all. That is exactly why they have been attacked. He continued, understand what Britain just did. There is a long-standing agreement between the UK and Romanian governments that the UK would not seek extradition while the Romanian proceedings are pending. Those proceedings are ongoing right now. That agreement exists because no nation gets to trample the judicial sovereignty of another for political convenience. The UK shredded its own word the moment it became useful to shred it. That is who they are. This extradition demand has one purpose: to kidnap Andrew and Tristan through paperwork before an American jury exposes the truth to the entire world. We are confident that once—
Shut the fuck up, dude. AI crypto space, I'm sorry again. Dude. Man. Feel my pain, dude. It's just language. I'm sorry, but dude.
the competent judge sees the facts, and once the Department of Justice confronts this egregious abuse of its own authority, Andrew and Tristan Tate will walk free. America—
Dude, you hear this quote now, right? Wait until you see and hear this guy actually talking. It's fucking hilarious. He's like some Jersey Shore bald tan beard dude. It's, hey, you fucking my client is innocent over here. Dude, oh my god, he's cooked. He's cooked, man. I hope if this is all just theater or whatever, that's fine. I'm cooked then. If it's all theater, but I hope it's actually justice being served, and all this flexing is just some flailing and PR. I feel like he got a PR team to pretend to be lawyers. You know, wait, I can't wait to show you what I'm talking about. I have to show. I feel like he got a pretend PR team to pretend he has like a team of lawyers with like, dude. All right, I'm gonna let the rest of this play. This is for you, Dirty.
Not New Britain.
Oh, I appreciate the W's in the chat. I saw that. Milk Money and Dirty. Yeah. The two realest motherfuckers in the chat. I got one on X and one on YouTube. Hell yeah. West Side. West Sider Writers. Baby.
Britain's political dirty work, not here, never. McBride claimed in his statement that the arrests were green-lighted by a low-level functionary at the DOJ, but the department reportedly told the Associated Press that the arrests were approved
Dude, these
by leadership
images
of its criminal division. Matt Jury, who we've had on this program before, a lawyer representing 4 alleged British victims, had this to say, per The Guardian, quote, Andrew Tate is now facing the real prospect of extradition to the UK after years of public campaigning by the 4 British women I represent. They have spent years fighting for action to be taken, and I now urge the authorities to ensure this case proceeds as quickly as possible. Andrew and Tristan Tate are accused of some of the most serious offenses, including multiple counts of rape and human trafficking. It is time they face justice. The BBC has laid out the path that these kinds of requests take, right? The Crown Prosecution Office puts together a request, it gets certified by a judge, the final request is sent over to the Home Office, which then forwards it on to the U.S. State Department. It's then considered by a court here in the U.S., and Secretary of State Marco Rubio apparently would have the final say so on extradition. And there have been rumors in the past that the Tates, who have both shown support for President Donald Trump, could see his intervention in their legal cases, but the president has previously said he doesn't know anything.
That's not
about
gonna
the Tates
happen.
cases. This is according to reports.
Dude, let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on. No, let me do this. Let me tell you. I wish I could zoom in on the sign behind me. It says "No Mama's Way." It's a green street sign that says "No Mama's Way." Dude, Donald J. Trump is not gonna touch this with a motherfucking 10-foot pole, dude. This isn't the Brittany Griner I got caught with weed in Russia case, dude. This is I'm Andrew Tate boasting about trafficking online, boasting about laundering money, boasting about being a pimp, boasting about tax evasion, boasting about evading law enforcement, boasting about wanting to commit felonies and stay out of jail. Shout out to my last live stream. Check it out. Dude. He is not the same. He is a Martian. Dude, get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here, dude. All right. Anyway, I just thought I'd get up close and personal just to say that.
By Time magazine.
Dude.
However, I will tell you, the outlet reports that Donald Trump Jr. was previously quoted saying the brother's detention in Romania was, quote, absolute insanity. Now, a barrister, lawyer, specializing in extradition law, Ben Keith.
Donald Trump Jr. is a goddamn idiot, though. So it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I have to see if I can find. All right. I'm going to play this clip. All right. While I find all right, Dirty. This is Dirty. This is all right, Dirty and Milk Money. I guess this is for both of you since you're both engaged here. So I talked about a clip where which clip was it? Dude, why did the clip just nosedive off my brain. Oh, the lawyer, the Jersey Shore lawyer. I have to find that. I have to find that clip. But while I find that clip, please enjoy Andrew Tate's brother. I think that's his little brother. I think.
Of mine.
Dude, with Tucker Carlson, another piece of goddamn turd non. I don't want to curse because I think I'm paranoid of AI crypto spaces kid. But dude, another piece of turd, another poo-poo caca, another mother fudge cake, dude. Tristan Tate details his arrest, jail time, and allegations in a Tucker interview recorded on November 8th, 2023. Dude, check out this nonsense while I look up this clip of the Jersey Shore PR lawyer team that Andrew Tate cooked up while he got arrested by the feds. Dude, check this out.
Accused of kidnapping as well?
When they first put me in jail, the word kidnapping was used on the news all the time.
Yeah.
The official charges now say coercion. So being nice to people. That's what's in the charges. I'm nice to people, and that's how I've kidnapped them, one way or another.
But you're not accused, and I'm speaking specifically of the accusations. You're
Yes.
not accused of locking someone in
No.
your basement or
So
physically holding someone captive.
this house is allegedly the crime headquarters of my criminal organization.
When you say that even some of your supporters have questions about your webcam business, what is that? What does that mean?
So I'm glad you asked that, because I'd actually like to clear this up. Andrew is a Muslim and I'm a Christian. In a previous life, me and my brother used to run a streaming company, essentially, where pretty girls would stream online and talk to dudes online. You know, there was some nudity involved. And it was a studio, essentially. The girls worked for my company. They had contracts to work for my company. They got paid very, very well. And people were like, they were involved in that business where they recruited women. Is that what they're investigating for the human trafficking allegations? No. No. The human trafficking charges filed against me, because they called the women who used to work for me. Yeah, great boss, I made some money, my life has moved on, and they hung up the phone on the police. The charges are that in 2021, I recruited friends of mine by brainwashing them to steal their TikTok money. If the police could have found a link between anything illegal and any business I've run, from my webcam studio to any company I've ever run, they would have put it in the case file. It simply does not exist.
So that's not connected at all to the charges?
Not at all. The webcam studio was shut 4.5, 5 years before I allegedly started this kidnapping gang. So they're not connected.
You do not run a web business now?
No,
webcam
absolutely
business.
not. And also, none of the alleged victims are girls who've ever worked at my streaming company in the past. There's zero connection at all. But I get why well-intentioned fans of mine will be like, oh, well, he was talking about this business he used to run. Was he trafficking those people? That's a very fair question. It's a very fair question. But there is no connection at all. And the case file will eventually come out. The charges and what I'm accused of will come out. Is there any money that's been made in the case file? $1 from illicit activities, even from TikTok, that reached my bank account. Is that in the case file? No.
So you guys don't make money from TikTok, even though...
Sociopath. Dude, you have to learn how to spot a sociopath. You have to learn how to spot a liar when they have a reason to lie. Yes, people are this crazy. Yes, know this. People are this crazy. If you're like a COVID teen, like you're not sure, like, yeah, dude, people are this crazy. Yes, he's lying through his teeth. He doesn't care about who he hurts. People like this exist. Know this. Know this, man.
No, I mean, we have people who put ourselves on TikTok to kind of spread our own message. Do we directly or indirectly make money from promoting ourselves on TikTok? Maybe. That's not human trafficking.
Do we maybe make money off of it? Maybe? Do we maybe? Do we maybe? Man, shut the fuck. I just want to. I swear, you just want to just like put your fingers on his face and just like jumble his face skin. Like what? Shut up, dude. What are you gonna do if I? What are you gonna do if I just gorilla? Your gorilla smush. I just want to gorilla smush his face. Like, oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just being funny. I'm not wishing. This isn't real. I'm just being funny. Okay, just being funny.
Did I traffic myself? Is Andrew trafficking himself? No, but we make no money from TikTok, and we make no money from anyone streaming on TikTok. And I certainly wouldn't need, I don't know how much TikTok influencers make, but I certainly wouldn't need to brainwash people to steal amounts of money like that. You know, do they make $100 million? All right, let's get into the brainwashing business, me and you. Let's go. There's money to be made. But that's simply not the case, is it? So to believe that these charges are true, you have to understand that.
This is a typical narcissist. I think I'm in the pocket energy. Dude, interviews like this are like depositions. They're unofficial depositions. This is just going to be used in a court case. Like, this plays right into any federal... Dude, if you're a narcissist, right, and you think you're getting away with a crime, and you get an interview with a famous person, you're going to get arrested within 2 years. This is an unofficial deposition, dude. How do you not see that? Unless you're a narcissist. Oh, come on, dude. I know I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I know I'm not. But use your brain. This is a tool. Like, Tucker, why do I know this happened? I should not know this interview happened because I'm not interested in this at all. But I know what happened, and I'm commentating on it. So I might as well, when in Rome, right? Do as the Romans do. I'm gonna go in, right? I'm gonna comment on it. This is a horse shit. This is an unofficial deposition, and this idiot Tristan Tate doesn't realize he's being deposed by Tucker Carlson. Is it just me? No one has told me this, but I mean, why would that not be the case? It's like, you know, do you remember when FTX happened? And then Sam Bankman-Fried was just like doing all these interviews and podcasts as if like, oh, maybe if I say this and do this, maybe that'll help in my case. But the feds know that's exactly what narcissists think. So they're going to give you every opportunity you can to just tell your case and just give more. Everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Anyway, unless your lawyer can get you to expunge this from the evidence. But anyway, that's just me with my brain working. I have a brain, right? Lawyers have brains that work faster than mine. If I'm thinking of this, I mean, there's no way in hell law enforcement hasn't thought of this. There's no way. If I'm thinking of this just out of nowhere, this is certainly some sort of technique on some level, right? W is in the chat if you agree, or let me know, or L in the chat if you disagree. I want to know. Let me know. I mean, isn't this obviously an unofficial deposition? If you agree, W. If you disagree, give me an L. Right? I want to know. I'm gonna play a little bit more, and then we'll get to the Jersey Shore lawyers.
I'm already a father. I'm already a retired sportsman. I'm already a public figure. I'm very well.
Oh, typical. All right, I'm sorry. Typical, dude. I've seen enough body cam footage, interrogation interviews. I've seen countless hours. He's doing what a typical guilty person does. Why would I do that? That's so dumb. I'm back. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? I hope I'm back. I hope I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. I disconnected and connected real quick. I felt like I was. All right, dude. But dude, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, what was
Accused
it?
of kidnapping as well?
When they first put me in jail
Oh, dude.
and start brainwashing and kidnapping people. From
I forgot what I was saying. All right. Well, fuck it.
money from TikTok. That's what you have to believe my thought process was. And I may seem unorthodox or unconventional to people who may speak to me, but I don't think I come across as insane. And you'd have to be insane to do that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. W or L in the chat. I hope you guys could hear what I was saying a second ago. W's or L in the chat if you think this is an unofficial deposition by Tucker Carlson.
It doesn't even make any sense.
You're accused of kidnapping as well?
Well, when they first put me in jail, the word
Well, dude, what a bitch. Dude, what a bitch. I want to fight him and his brother at the same time.
kidnapping was used on the news all the time.
Yeah.
The official charges now say coercion. So being nice to people. That's what's in the charges. I'm nice to people. And that's how I've kidnapped them, one way or another.
Dude.
But you're not accused, and I'm speaking specifically of the accusations. You're not accused of locking someone in your basement or physically holding someone captive.
This house is allegedly the crime headquarters of my criminal organization. If this TV were on, if you were to walk into this room and look at my TV, I have CCTV cameras all over the house. That was the first thing the police took. And when they took it, I said, thank God. Guys, watch this and let me go. It's done. You have a year of footage, every angle of my house besides the bedrooms, the entrances, the exits, the gates in and out, everything that happens by the pool, in this living room. You find any illegal activity there, good, yeah, lock me up. But the fact that nothing that they could put in the case file contains 0 of my CCTV images. 0, not 1. So they took that, watched the whole year of my life and said, this isn't relevant, and threw it out. But the fact that that's absent of any crime, if I had a friend who sniffed cocaine on this table, that would be in the case file. If a girl tried to leave once during a heated argument and I'd closed the door and done this on camera, that would be in the case file.
All right. Any fucking way, dude. Suck a dick. Suck a dick, guy. All right, dude, Dirty. Check this out. The moment we've all been waiting for, dude. The moment we've all been waiting for. Dude, look how this channel's views went up. That's crazy as hell. The Tate brothers arrested. Attorney claims Tristan Andrew Tate innocent. Never done nothing wrong. Dude, this Jersey Shore ass fake ass attorney. Look at this team, dude. Dude, look at this team. Dude, I'm gonna like this just for the fuck of it.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today
oh
went as expected.
No, you don't get to start like that. Good afternoon, everyone. Dude, all right, I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna try to be as not disrespectful as possible.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today went as expected. There was never going to be any fireworks today. Today wasn't about controversy. Today was about just enforcing Mr. Tate's, Andrew and Tristan Tate's rights and objecting to the extradition process. We are, of course, objecting to extradition because Andrew and Tristan are innocent. They've never done nothing wrong. They shouldn't be extradited for crimes they did not.
Never done nothing. They never done nothing wrong. They never done nothing wrong.
Andrew and Tristan are innocent. They've never done nothing wrong. They shouldn't be.
They've never done nothing wrong.
Andrew and Tristan are innocent. They've never done nothing wrong. They shouldn't be extradited for crimes they did not commit.
Dude, a lawyer, an attorney, I don't care what province you're from, what state, dude, if you're an attorney, you don't speak like that, dude. And that, I'm not being judgmental. I'm the least, I don't judge, dude. But I know, like, etiquette, dude. Especially etiquette in the courtroom, etiquette, like, in the press, when you're trying to come off a certain way. Come on, dude. Don't play me. Don't play, audience, play me out. I'm not over fucking analyzing this. This is absurd. This is not a lawyer. If you're telling me this is a lawyer who passed the bar legally, like legitimately, no. Lawyers don't talk like that. And of course, Andrew Tate would have a lawyer that does talk like this to the press. Hey, he can't even sit still. Dude, look at Johnny Cochran talk to the press and look at this guy talk to the press. The aura, just the aura itself is different. Just a shiny, tan, uncomfortable, can't sit still, moving the glasses, hey, over here, with the background, with the guys over here. He didn't do nothing wrong. Andrew Tate he literally said he didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. All right, look at him as he moves uncomfortably. This Jersey Shore ass attorney, allegedly.
Tristan are innocent. They've never done nothing wrong. They shouldn't be extradited for crimes they did not commit. They're entitled to have their day of court. We've been litigating the case for 3 years in Palm Beach County in Florida. So we're fighting extradition. We've assembled a team here. These are from the Roy Black's prestigious firm. The Honorable and since passed on Roy Black. He's a legend, and they're here. They have joined our team.
He's alleged? What did he just say? This guy's an idiot, dude. I can't believe it. I thought I heard that the first time. I said, oh, I must have heard him wrong. Did he say he's alleged? Like, did he mean he passed on? Is he so nervous? He said he's alleged? Dude, hold on a second, dude. Hold on.
Here, these are from the Roy Black's prestigious firm. The Honorable and since passed on Roy Black. He's a legend, and they're here. They have joined our.
Oh, he's a legend. Okay, I'm sorry. He's a legend. I was like, he's a legend, dude. I'm so biased into thinking he's a dumb idiot that that's what I thought. All right.
Team. We have a competent team. We have a wonderful team. We're looking forward to getting the best possible result under the sun. Proceedings have now started in this courtroom, so I am less liberal with what I'm able to say. But if you have any questions for me, I'll do my best to answer them in a way that's respectful of your time, of our time, and of the court processes.
The court really acknowledged that the brothers...
Building something great takes more work than anyone realizes.
Dude, this is the best... This is the best, worst shit ever.
Writing the code.
Go ahead.
They acknowledge in court report that the brothers reviewed the complaint and you were with them. Could you explain their first reaction to these allegations?
The allegations, their first reaction to the allegations is the first reaction that any innocent man or woman would have. It's garbage. It's a stitch-up job. They're after us to punish us with the process. The process is the punishment. When you drag somebody's name through the media, when you slander.
A stitch-up job. A stitch-up job. A stitch-up job. When the Tates themselves boasted about their activity, that the law couldn't get them, that they have lawyers, they have this. We only want the lawyer. Dude, shout out to my last live stream, last video. Check it out. We want lawyers. Get me out. I want to commit felonies. Bah! Dude. Egregious, nasty dude. When the video, I don't even have to do. Okay, so, I mean, the law is gonna, take its place. Like, court's gonna happen. The video evidence of Andrew Tate, I don't even have to play. Like, there's hours upon hours. I couldn't even begin. There's hours of Andrew Tate just saying the most egregious, brazen, just muck of the earth, scumbag, human man, nonsense, crazy garbage shit. Selling it in a course. Same type of humans buying it. Like, yuck. This is the downfall. Most decent people on the internet have been waiting for. People say, oh, haters. Oh, haters. Yeah, sure, haters. You mean people who don't like evil? What are we supposed to do? Root for you? Like, calling people, when evil calls the opposition haters, it's like, you can't even be mad at that. It's like, all right, what else are you supposed to call us? Like, of course, I mean, what else would you call us? We don't like you. You're evil and you're destroying, beautiful young flowers who see you and think that's right. No, that's not right. You're evil and you should be denounced as such. Anyway, let's continue on here.
When you defame them, when you accuse them of heinous and terrible allegations, the process becomes the punishment until you can clear your name.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude.
They've been clearing their names domestically and abroad for years. This is just the next logical conclusion in that situation. Keir Starmer just retired or is retiring. I'm sure he's mad that Andrew and Tristan Tate had a lot to do with his fall in Great Britain. And there's a new guy in there right now.
Great Britain.
The last vestige of attack of
this is not an attorney, dude. He's cosplaying as in Great Britain. He said Great Britain without the T. He said Great Britain. Britain. Great Britain. Watch.
Mad that Andrew and Tristan Tate had a lot to do with his fall in Great Britain. And there's a new guy in there right now. But this is the last vestige of attack of a prime minister who didn't do a good job, and he continues to do bad work. And I'll just leave it there. Innocent until proven guilty. We're going to let the court process play out here the way that it should. We're happy to be here.
Mr. McBride, the U.S.-UK treaty allows an exception for extradition if the charges are politically motivated.
Right.
What you're saying?
Politically motivated? I think any one of these trees, any one of these rocks could answer that question. Yes.
Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm sorry. All right. This is now a rated R stream. I'm sorry, AI Crypto Space. If anyone has their kids listening, get them the hell off my stream. I'm about to be pissed off for the next hour and a half. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Look how they're all facing as if they're... Dude. All right. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna rewind it. What a crock of shit.
The charges are politically motivated.
Right.
Right.
Politically motivated? I think any one of these trees, any one of these rocks could answer that question. Yes, it's politically motivated. There's no question about it. These guys went to D.C.
Any one of these trees, any one of these rocks, just not making any sense at all, dude. Any one of these trees, any one of these rocks can tell you. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? This is not an attorney. This is a... This is one of the guys from his videos. None of these guys are legal experts, dude. This is hilarious, man. Any one of these trees. It doesn't even mean, even if you try to stretch that, that doesn't mean anything, dude. Oh my god.
To exercise the
Charges are politically motivated.
Right.
Okay.
Politically motivated? I think any one of these trees, any one of these rocks could answer that question. Yes, it's politically motivated. There's no question about it. These guys went to D.C. to exercise their First Amendment rights. They met with members of Congress as private citizens. They met with friends in Washington, D.C. They walked the grounds of the Capitol, and 3 days later, they're in the jumpsuit. You do the math.
And that's the tool that you're going to use to get them free.
We have many tools. One of the ways that we'll argue, I'm not going to give away our entire arguments here, but we're certainly going to say that there are special circumstances. We're certainly going to use a totality of the circumstances argument, and that will be one of the things that we argue for certain.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, if the legal process goes towards extradition, it will be up to the Trump administration, the Secretary
Good God Almighty.
State to decide to sign off on extradition. What do you believe the administration is seeing about this case?
Well, I appreciate your question. I see where you're going with it. You're fast forwarding to the end of the process. What's important to do now is focus on what's here and now, what's before us. We have to go in there. We have a conference coming up in a few days. We're going to set a briefing schedule. We'll make our arguments before the court. We'll see what this judge does. I don't want to make political statements about the administration when right now that's the executive branch and we're here in front of the judicial branch. And I want to be mindful and respectful of the people that we're in front of here.
But do you believe your clients have support?
I believe that my clients have support from every person who's a reasonably minded person, whether they're in the United States or abroad, elected or not elected. Everybody knows that Andrew and Tristan Tate are innocent. Yes.
I was listening to your interview earlier this morning.
It's okay.
It looks like you're positioning the charges within the framework of being politically motivated, but the charges themselves some don't seem to have an intersection with politics. Can you flesh out a little bit more why you're positioning it?
Sure, you don't have to have an intersection between politics and criminal charges for there to be a stitch-up job here. The man that I...
So what the lady essentially asked was like, all right, you said it's politically motivated, but what's the political motive? There's no tie between the charges and any sort of politics. So what do you talk? Essentially, her question was, what's your connection between political motivation and the charges? Because she's calling that, essentially, she's calling that BS out. So here's his response.
Voted for office, who's currently in office, had millions of charges slandered against him all over the place. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't beat. Most people who understand the process know that that was a load of crap. Most people who see this for what it is know that it is the same exact thing.
Dude, look at that body language. He's a frustrated frat boy. Dude, I know people. I bet I'm even older than him. He's a frustrated frat boy. Look at the body language. Dude, watch him. Watch.
Know that that was a
Watch.
load of crap. Most people who see this for what it is know that it is the same exact thing. Anybody else?
Anybody who
Yes,
sees
ma'am.
this. Dude, he can't wait to get the hell off the mic.
I'm not going to comment as to the women in any case. What I can say is that we have a defamation lawsuit against a false accuser that we're litigating successfully in Palm Beach County. That case is getting ready to go to trial. What I can say about the allegations in the United Kingdom, not a single solitary person has been identified. These are ghosts and these are phantoms. So we'd like to know who's accused Andrew and Tristan of what. And if we get there, then yeah, I can give you a reasonable-minded and intelligent comment about the potential allegations that come from these ladies.
Wow. Wow, all the victims are phantoms. That's pretty bad.
Kind of forecasting how you plan to fight this if it doesn't go your way, and you said I will appeal all the way to the top of the food chain. Was that a reference?
Jersey Shore law
That was a reference
firm.
to the Supreme Court. This is the judicial process. The top of the food chain is Clarence Thomas.
Dude.
And the 8 other justices that abide there.
Dude, would you want this guy or Johnny Cochran? Anyway, long story short, dude, this is the PR team that was I swear. Dude, this is Andrew Tate's law firm, dude. Or whoever the hell he's claiming is representing him. Oh my god. All right. So now let's get to the next topic. All right. Where are we at? How are we at? How's the chat looking? How's the chat looking like? All right, nothing new yet. Nothing new yet. All right, cool. We're getting to the end of the stream. All right. Cool. We're getting to the end. All right, Jack Mahler's. All right. If you saw, I think maybe 2 live streams ago, but watch. Let me show you something. Watch. In case you missed it, I'm gonna show you on the channel, right? Dude, Jack Mahler's. Dude, we call it. We don't miss. We don't miss calling the bullshit on this channel. So this is the latest. Arrested, brothers in custody, the real life Naruto, what's AGI? Right here, the final grift. Volatility proof loans by Jack Mahler's. 7 days ago, 123 views. Should be 123,000, but hey, who am I? Soon. But now here's a follow-up. Jack Mahler's. Oh, wait, when did I do this video? This was a week ago. Perfect. So a week ago, I called out the BS. Make sure you check that video out. That was a week ago. Now check out straight from Jack Mahler's.
Hey everyone, I have decided to step down.
I've decided to step down as CEO of 21. This wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one. This experience brought tremendous clarity about who I am and what I want to build. Shut the fuck up. My life's work remains Bitcoin. My Bitcoin company is Strike. The work continues. Dude, get this empty room the out of here. This was such perfect, dude. the comedic timing waking up to this, literally a week later, it was like an internal comedic timing clock. Like I woke up, I opened my phone. I'm Jack Mahlers, and I've decided to step down from as CEO from 21. Meanwhile, the other stuff is in the back of my head from the last live stream. I'm like, dude, what? You can't write something funnier. A 1 week punchline, dude. This post is a one to me is a 1 week punchline, dude. I swear to God. The work continues, he says. Dude, dirty. Anybody in here, dude? I have 91 people in here now. Nice. I have 90. Dude, every time I look, I have more people. I have 87 on X, 4 on YouTube. Shout out to the peeps, dude. My people on X. Let me know in the live chat. Comment, dude. Did you see my last live stream? If not, go to the YouTube channel. Check out. I even edited. I have a short form video. Go to the videos. Jack Mahlers. The final grift. Volatility proof loans. 7 days ago. Should we do a previously on fucking Jack Mahlers? Should we? Fuck it, let's see. All right. Check out this sociopath talk about his financial instrument.
Yo, what is going on, Bitcoin? I am back with another product announcement from introducing volatility-proof loans, a Bitcoin-backed loan that a price move can never trigger liquidation of your collateral. No warnings, no margin calls, no automatic sell-off. I'm telling you guys, this is not a drill. You're hearing me correctly.
This is not a drill, guys.
To make it very clear, there's no
volatility-proof loans. Thank you, Jack Mahler.
There's a price move product that solves for their biggest pain point. At Strike, I think we are so innovative and we care so deeply about customers. This is our bread and butter, is digging deep into.
Like I tell you straight how long, Sailor, if you can. Yo, hey, it's me. I'm excited to tell you this with my empty
proof loans, a Bitcoin-backed loan where no amount of price dip will result in liquidation. Yes, you heard that right. Liquidations are now avoidable. Bitcoin-backed loans, a price move can never liquidate.
All right, you guys
At Strike,
get the point.
We care deeply about truth, transparency.
All right, I just wanted to get you guys up to speed. Now check out the new and improved Jack. 1 week later, the man fucking quits as CEO of his own goddamn company. Dude, the timing couldn't be more hilarious. All right, let's check it out.
Hey everyone, I have decided to step down as the CEO of 21 Capital. I wanted to tell you that myself in my own words because you deserve to hear it from me directly. When I helped start 21, I thought we had an opportunity to build something very specific. Not only a company built on Bitcoin, not only a company built with Bitcoin on its balance sheet, but also a company with Bitcoin businesses producing cash flow built alongside of it. That was the vision that I believed in. That is still the vision that I believe in. However, over time, it became clear that the board and I did not agree on the path toward building for that vision. Not in bad faith, not because anyone was wrong. The people involved in 21 are immensely talented and committed to what they believe. But sometimes people can look at the same opportunity and arrive at different conclusions as to how to build it. And that's okay.
Dude.
But something had to change. And ultimately,
the way he keeps looking down is like really eerie. It's unsettling, but let's continue.
I made the decision to step down as the CEO and exit myself from the business. Now, I do not say that lightly. People believed in 21.
Shut up.
People invested in 21.
No.
People believed in me specifically as its CEO. I understand that responsibility. I feel the weight of that responsibility. I know some people will be disappointed by this outcome. This was...
Dude, the way he keeps looking down like he's reading something. At least, if you're gonna be a patsy or just some guy, right? If you're gonna be that guy, at least do it right. Don't just look like a hostage. Like there's not even any effort. There's like not even anything in the room to identify him. Like, what the heezy, dude? It don't make no sense. All right.
Certainly not the vision that I had when I started the business as to how this story would end. Now, with all of that being said, and as hard as walking away from 21 has been, I know that it is both the honest and the right thing to do. It's the right thing for 21, the company. It's the right thing for its shareholders. It's the right thing for Bitcoiners, and it's the right thing for me. This experience in making this decision has brought me back to questions that matter the most. Like, why has Bitcoin been my life for the last 14 years?
It hasn't.
What do I want to build? Who am I building?
Dude, for 14 years? Dude, how old does this guy look? You think Bitcoin has been his life's mission for 14 years? No. Even if he's 30 years old, right? That means since he was 15, Bitcoin was his mission. No. Come on, dude. Shut the F up.
For. And maybe the simplest but most important thing that I learned through all of this is that I'm at my best and my heart is most full and I'm able to contribute to the Bitcoin story most fully when I pour my energy and my blood, my sweat, my tears into building tools for Bitcoin and Bitcoiners, period. That simple. I want to be building for the person stacking sats, for the small to medium-sized business that's starting their own Bitcoin treasury, for the hodler, for those of you at conferences that run up to me and say, Jack, it was a podcast you recorded, or it was Strike that finally got my family or my friends to understand Bitcoin, to get off zero. The person that's worked their whole life to accumulate savings and now wants those savings to be protected in Bitcoin. Those are the people that I want to spend my life building for. And to me, that's what Strike is. Bitcoin has a weird way of forcing clarity on you. It tests what you really believe. It challenges who you really are, where you may be weak. And it makes you confront.
But dude. Fuck this guy. What is he even talking about, dude? What are you talking about? What the fuck is he talking about, man? Bitcoin, the thing and what it does to you. What the thing does to you is when the thing, what it does to you, oh, your conviction, oh, what it does to you when I quit, it's because I'm just some guy who. Grifters. Here's the thing about grifters, right? They're not. Grifters will have a brazen entrance, but they will have they will attempt a graceful exit, right? To all the idiots who are full balls in, balls deep, they're like, oh, what? Oh, it just didn't work out. Oh, that's the worst they'll get to it, right? But for those who are like not asleep at the wheel to be like, they're about to leave us behind. Like they see it coming, right? The grift is never. The grift is only in your face at the beginning. At the end, they're very graceful. They're very like Jack Mahler's is right here. Oh, at the end, I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna pull back as a CEO. We're a company, and there's a board, and there's nothing. I'm gonna back down, and. Meanwhile, now there's this shell of a company that has no accountability for nothing. There's a board that's made up of probably him, right? It's so absurd, dude. This is so absurd, and I hope the new class of crypto nerds gets privy to this nonsense, dude. Thank you, and you're welcome.
What actually matters, especially when the answer can no longer be theoretical. And this experience has done that for me. I have never believed in Bitcoin more than I do today.
Oh, shut
I have
the
never
fuck
been
up.
more energized to build for Bitcoiners more than I am right now.
Bitch ass liar.
I know the type of leader that I am and that I want to be. I know the type of business that Strike is and that I want to build.
What a bitch, dude. What a bitch. Straight up. Just a bitch.
And I know the type of world that I think is worth building for.
Bitch.
My life's work remains Bitcoin.
Bitch.
The home in where I do that work remains Strike.
What a bitch. Lying bitch. Cunt.
I know what I'm building, and I know who I'm building it for.
Shut up.
And I know why it matters. So thank you for your support this far. This story is far from over. In fact, in many ways, it's just getting started.
Oh my God, dude. What? You know what? I almost started feeling bad for being disrespectful. No, you earned it, dude. You earned it. Bitch, cunt, fuck, ass, dick, fuck. What an asshole, dude.
Like, why has Bitcoin been my life's mission for the last 14 years? What do I want to build?
How old is
Who
this
am
guy?
I building for? And maybe the simplest but most important thing that I learned through all of this is that I'm at my best and my heart is most full and I'm able to contribute to the Bitcoin story most fully when I pour my energy and my blood, my sweat, my tears into building tools for Bitcoin and Bitcoiners. Period. That simple. I want to be building for the person stacking sats, for the small to medium-sized business that's starting their own Bitcoin treasury, for the hodler, for those of you at conferences that run up to me and say, Jack, it was a podcast you recorded, or it was Strike that finally got myself or my family or my friends to understand Bitcoin, to get off zero. The person that's worked their whole life to accumulate savings and now wants those savings to be protected in Bitcoin. Those are the people that I want to spend my life building for.
Liar. I see your question mark. Did you just hop in? I mean, I'm not surprised if you're just hopping in and you're seeing this. I would have a question mark. I would be confused as well. He says you shouldn't even be doing YouTube videos and streams if you average only 3 views. What? I don't think you know what you're talking about, buddy. I got 3 on YouTube and I have 92 on X. So you should know your place, Mr. Billa. We got almost 100 people watching live. You're only seeing what's on YouTube. So I appreciate your feedback and your I don't know, whatever you think you're trying to do. But yeah. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of the live stream. Watch the replay. Enjoy the rest of my channel if you get to it. But yeah, I'm not just on YouTube. I'm streaming on multiple platforms, good sir. I appreciate your comments. That's good for the algorithm.
And to me, that's what strike is. Bitcoin has a weird way of forcing clarity on you. It tests what you really believe. It challenges who you really are, where you may be weak. And it makes you confront what actually matters, especially when the answer can no longer be theoretical. And this...
Oh, God, shut the hell up. All right, dude. Check it out from Master. Oops. I read about the lawyers Andrew and Tristan Tate chose, so I started digging. Turns out they hired Epstein. The Epstein lawyers. Oh, no. Roy Black of the Black, Shrebnik, Cornspan, and Stumpf. Dude, what the hell are these names? Was part of Jeffrey Epstein's defense team and representative in Florida. Dude. Around the favorable 2008 plea deal. Dude, do you guys know about this video right here? Dude. Hold on. Can I pull this up? Hold on. Is this the video? Cause it's shocking. It's shocking what this guy did. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's shocking what this Andrew Tate guy did.
It's like, fuck off, mate. You don't pay the fucking petrol bill. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck would I vote for you? You've got a fit sister who's 16, maybe.
Muslims have the best frame on earth.
Crazy.
I want this.
Yeah.
And this is my society, and they're coming along telling me they're going to blow this up and take this away from me. No, I want a virgin wife at 16 who's going to obey me. That's what I want.
I was working as an IT technician in my former high school, fixing laptops.
Okay.
Got fired from there for sleeping with the head girl. You know how it is. It's hard out here.
How old?
I was like 18, and she was 16. So I was like, what's the problem? And they're like, oh, yeah, but you're a member of staff. Da, 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 da. Whatever. So
I was contacted.
Dude.
By Andrew Tate, the older of the Tate brothers, 3 years ago when I was just 16.
I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. No, about me. I'm 21. I don't care. Bro, I was banging her, like looking at her Facebook on the phone, like just staring at a different face. Because I had to bang her. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. 6 years. 6 years.
So he's been with Vivian for 6 years, right?
Because Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28. Vivian's like 21.
Vivian's 21. And at this point, he's been her girlfriend for 6 years. It means that they met when she was 15 years old.
I'm fucking all these 16-year-old women or 18-year-old women, whatever the law is in America. 18?
It's 18 usually. You get married at 16. I think.
All right, in Romania, 16. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking all these 18-year-old women, blah, blah, blah.
16.
Oh, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. I mean, everyone saw this coming. No one didn't see this coming, right? So it's like, who didn't see this coming? Who didn't see this coming? What the heezy, bro? What the heezy, bro? That's just not right, mate. Anyway, Jack Mahler's quits. He's a son of a bitch. Is there anything else we should talk about? Skip dibby dip dip doob doo. Live at 4 p.m. Oh snap. Oh, is Viber Finance about to be live? No. Skip it the bop. Skip it the bop. He was the only one of 6 fingered at Prague that I believe. Dude.
For me directly. When I helped start 21, I thought we had an opportunity.
Man, I hope you guys are tuned in.
Chair Davidson, Director Gaff.
Opportunity to build.
It's great to have you back before the subcommittee. FinCEN sits at the center of our efforts to.
Uh-oh. Copyright. Everything is from Peter Schiff. Everything is rallying today. Most likely it's a turnaround Tuesday head fake. Fucking made up ass. Everybody just made everybody.
Here with founder Ice Cube, aka Dad, and Cube Dad.
Everybody just be making up shit. It's a turnaround Tuesday head fake. The exception may be gold and silver. That's a turnaround head fake. My thing. Let me talk my thing up. Turnaround head fake Tuesday. My thing. Oh, it's a fucking turnaround head fake Tuesday. The fuck it. It's a turnaround head fake. Hit Thursday, Wednesday. Qubic turnaround head fake. Qubic. People just be making up shit, dude. Every day is a new day to just make up some shit, right? Like, why the hell not? Life is hilarious. And turn around on Tuesday, fucking god damn. Check this out from 4 hours ago, Andrew Tate's official Twitter. Oh, I can reply to this post. What? If I was really a sexual predator like grooming gangs, Prince Andrew, BBC presenters, and Lord Mandelson, everything's best friend, the British police would not be hunting me around the globe. They would be protecting me. Wow. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, mate? I'm gonna play. Yeah, mate. There we go. Share that live stream. Dude, what a piece of shit. Innocent until proven guilty. Destroying a man. He literally snitched on himself. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna play more self-snitching. I have to play more. Dude, there's no way. I'm not gonna let this slide, dude. I'm not gonna let this slide. There's no way. There's no way.
Can you handle the G-forces?
And they're awaiting trial on those.
Dude, this live stream is personal, dude. These pieces of shit.
Those charges. These are all new charges. These are all new.
This is from a year ago, right? This is a year ago, dude. Keep that in mind. This is from a year ago.
New investigation. Make sure you subscribe. And they're awaiting trial on those charges. These are all new charges. These are all new. New investigation on 35 women. They've been placed under house arrest again because the cut said, "Oh, jail."
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your very own little
Skibbity doo da, skibbity day. Shout out to CLR. Rest in peace to his son. And what a heartbreaking story.
How does that happen? I don't know how it happens. He's a magician, really. Michael, other, let alone in the black community, let alone.
Oh, God, what's he talking about?
We had a great time in the Bahamas.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, we've been working our asses off.
Age person as put them back in house arrest. They're not in jail. They're back in house arrest because there are new allegations, including sex with a minor and trafficking.
Jesus.
Underage persons, including sex with a minor and trafficking underage persons. They're not in jail. They're back in house arrest because there are new allegations, including sex with a minor and trafficking underage persons. So Tristan and his brother appeared in court last Thursday afternoon, a week ago, and they were placed under. And Tristan was placed under special judicial control. But the prosecutors asked the judge to remand the brothers into custody for 30 days while they continue their investigation, involving a total of 35 alleged victims, including a woman who was 15 at the time. Now, how long has this been going on? I mean, they've been out on house arrest they've been released from custody for over a year. So, I mean, it's been about a year and a half, almost 2 years since this whole thing started. And they just raided their place again. I have a problem with this personally. If you put up or fucking
dude, by the way, if you've been following this guy, he was spot on. Like months later, spot on. Months later after, spot on. This was a year ago, by the way. Months later, he did a follow-up. Again, he did another follow-up. He was spot on with this calls, dude.
Shut up. Try the case or don't try the case. But this lagging on.
I was just gonna say, no, what you just said was like 2 or 3 years or whatever. I mean, if you look at the 300-page indictment, you can see it actually spans back to the teens. So it's much longer than 2-3 years. It's
no, I understand that, but what I'm saying, since the initiation of judicial proceedings, I mean, you're entitled to a jury trial within a very short period of time under the Speedy Trial Act
here
in the United States, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why I have a problem with just this lagging preventative detention. So in a statement, this is according to the BBC, Romanian agencies against the organized crime, that DICOT, said six more people have been detained in total, and both Romanian and foreigners. Now, Andrew Tate is not going to take this lying down. No. This is a setup. It's absolutely disgusting. 30 of those girls say we've done nothing wrong. Well, I guess 5 of them say you have. And 2 are mothers of our children who would never, I mean, you can't abuse mothers of your children, can you? And 2 have never been here to Romania. Well, you don't need to have them be in Romania if you're in Romania controlling them from outside. But he says it's a setup. Let's kind of look at, this is
Milk Bar TV.
Milk Bar TV.
So shout out to Milk Bar TV.
Here's one thing you have to keep in mind. Like, this is a criminal defense lawyer. So you have to keep in mind a criminal defense lawyer has seen every lie in the damn book, dude. Like, to him, this is laughable. Like, everything the Tate brothers say, thing, it's textbook criminal guilty stuff they're doing, right? You guys got to keep that in mind. This isn't just some random YouTube commentary thing talking. Like this is a legal professional.
He's most popular. He has a YouTube and Twitter, but he makes these videos of all the stuff that Andrew Tate tried to get off the internet. So Andrew Tate originally, he had Hustlers University, and
we just saw that video.
The other one, which was the War Room, which was 5,000, that went up to 8,000, right?
Yeah.
And so you teach these guys how to do what he did with these girls, and Milk Bar TV would put out these videos of him. And if you go back and watch our other video, I'll have it linked in the description of this video right here. We reacted to his videos. He does really good work, and he has access to a lot of the stuff that Andrew Tate tried to wipe from the internet.
So let's just take. So Andrew Tate says this is a setup. Okay, let's listen to his own words.
The girl you start with is the most important girl. My first girl.
The girl you start with is the most important girl. Okay, this is the girl he's talking about. I think, what's her name?
Vivian.
Vivian. Okay.
My first girl was so good, it was easy. So, Vivian here.
If you're new at this channel, I'm a cam model, and webcamming is what I do.
That's how it started. I met Vivian in Slovakia.
I'm from Slovakia.
We had a long-term relationship thing. I was living in England. I moved her to England to be with me, to start doing my webcam company. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. And we met and we fell, whatever, we're in love.
I have lived with Andrew for years and years.
So Vivian's been with me 6
He's been with Vivian for 6 years, right?
Vivian's like 21.
Vivian's 21. And at this point, he's been a girlfriend for 6 years.
Vivian's younger.
I mean, so what does that make it out to be? That she's 15. And so he says it's all a setup by his own words. By his own words. He's done the math himself.
Whoops.
So this is not a setup. So the BBC.
The Matrix, man. The Matrix invented math, and the Matrix made math that would make me a creep because of math. So the Matrix is creepy with math.
He asked Andrew Tate repeatedly about the allegations of sex with a 15-year-old that he's just admitted to, and trafficking underage person. But guess what? He didn't address that. He just walked away and he didn't say anything, refused to reply. Why? He shouldn't have been saying anything to the cameras because this is the Matrix. This is blah, 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 blah. It's all bullshit, right? The Tate brothers have previously been charged with human trafficking, and Tate is charged with rape, and they're awaiting trial on those charges. These are all new charges. These are all new investigation.
Keep in mind, this video was a year ago. This was a year ago. We just talked about the new charges. Now there's new charges. Good God Almighty.
On 35 women. So they were released from house arrest a year ago and told not to leave Romania. But now they're back under house arrest, at least for 30 days.
I just want to say, so there's been this Twitter war basically regarding this, right? You have the Tate stands, which are somehow there's a myriad of them. There's plenty of them, and then you have Murder by Crayons, who is it's an account that posts a lot of stuff, and then Milk Bar TV, and so there's this account called Tate News, right? And Tate News is very pro Tate. It's like free the Tate brothers. And they posted literally this Twitter post. I can send it to you, but it literally just outlines what we're explaining the charges. And people in the replies are like, "I thought this was a pro Tate account. I thought this was a pro Tate account. It's like free the Tate brothers."
According to the BBC, they've always strongly denied any wrongdoing and deny the formal charges. Blah blah blah. Because we know that, right? But these are new and separate allegations, apart from what they have been charged with already. So they've already got a trial scheduled for this other stuff. The Anti-Organized Crime Agency, which is the DICOT, said they were grooming vulnerable people who were then housed in different locations and forced to produce pornographic material for online broadcasts. One of the foreign men is accused of forcing a 17-year-old foreign citizen to perform sexual acts in order to make online videos and content. And he is said to kept all $1.5 million in profit. Now, here's the thing. Is it illegal to have somebody online and to profit from it? No.
Dude, that's so I feel like I don't even want to like continue on with it because like even from like somebody making that material, right? They think, oh yeah, I have this video, I'm gonna make money, blah 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 blah, right? But like, you have that young woman there who has to live with that. Uh-oh, I'm not sure when I got disconnected from your way. No, mama is way. No, mama is way. No, mama is way. Hey, wait. Let me see here. Hold on. Oh, almost. Hold on. Material, right? Hold on. They think, oh yeah, I have this video, I'm gonna make money, blah 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 blah, right? But like, you have that young woman there who has to live with that. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, cool. Dude, though. Dude, we have 100 people listening in. Nice. Shout out to the watchers. Dude. All right. These nasty ass traffickers, dude. Man, it sucks to be a woman. Imagine being a dad to like a daughter. Man, if I had a daughter, I would just raise her to be like Xena warrior princess. Like, dude, men are just dirty, nasty, filthy creatures, dude. Fuck. I would give my daughter a knife at fucking 3 years old, dude. I'm so glad I have a son. Oh my god. I would give my daughter a samurai sword and a kunai. Dude, I would give her her own tuning exams in my house at like the age at age 8. Tuning exams. I'd have my own Anbu for my daughter. Dude, if I had a daughter, my whole life would be completely different. Anyway.
That's not illegal. Sex trafficking, if you remember what we said, Michael, is force, fraud, or coercion. And so when you deny somebody access to their passport, for example, so they can't travel, that's force or coercion. You know, you put them in a situation where they don't have power to leave. The same man is accused of repeatedly having sexual relations with a girl who was 15-year-olds when they met. Who does that sound like? After questioning for several hours at the Dicot office, Xander Tate told the BBC on Wednesday night that the latest allegations were pathetic and the prosecutors were desperate. And he said that they had made up a lot. One thing that they didn't make up is that he started banging 8 years old. He was also accused of the lover boying method of, basically technique used by.
Dude, one thing about the criminal lawyer reacts is he just be saying shit and you don't be realizing how crazy it is. Because he is a criminal defense lawyer. He's heard the wild. Just let's run it.
Is that he started banging Vivian.
Oh, Jesus. YouTube, don't demonetize me. Oh, please, God. It's loading. Did I disconnect?
They had made up a lot. One thing that they didn't make up is that he started banging Vivian when she was 15 years old.
Jesus.
He was also accused of the lover boying method of, technique used by criminals to prey on victims' vulnerabilities and then exploit them. Basically, I'm going to be your white knight. I'm going to be your savior. And that's what the pimps did back in the day at the bus stations. So the notorious, I love how the BBC puts this. The notorious misogynist with a giant online following, Andrew Tate, has referred to the Twitter or X to the case against him as some kind of mainstream conspiracy to silence him. In the news statement, check this out. Prosecutors accused the brothers of buying 4 cars and registering them in the names of other people in order to hide the proceeds of what they describe as their illicit activity. In total, it is alleged that the accused made some $2.8 million through sexual exploitation. Now, that's a far cry from the hundreds of millions of dollars that he said he has made. And maybe he has made hundreds of millions of dollars. Or maybe not.
So, if you go through the indictment, which we posted, and you can see that video, there's a link. We actually released the indictment, and it's on a Document Cloud website. But you can see all of the financial advances. The most profitable thing Andrew Tate ever did was the casinos, and he talked about that. He talked about how he was making $500,000 a month off of the casinos, and then COVID hit, and then that went down. But that was all pretty much illegitimate as well, due to the fact that it was linked to organized crime in Romania. So if you really go through, it's
shout out to Romania. My kid is half Romanian.
300 pages, guys. I know it's a lot. You look towards the end, the back half, the latter half of it,
Don't worry, his mom is a good girl. I'm not a sex trafficker.
very latter half of it, I'm speaking about the last 20 pages, is where you'll find the financial information, the specific financial information. But the webcam stuff, he's not a hundred millionaire. I don't know where he's getting his money to keep up running the stuff. Rumble probably gave him a deal for the podcast, but go ahead.
So when he's experiencing the drip effect, basically. I'm not a fan of this type of preventative detention and all the other stuff they're doing in terms of delay. I mean, it shouldn't be years before you get your trial. I mean, they should either put up or shut up fairly soon. But
the thing about Romania is there is a lot of corruption. I know that from my kid's mom. Yeah. If you're in America, you're pretty spoiled. Like, there's corruption in America, no doubt, but dude, in other countries, it's so egregious and brazen. You're just like, it's just like the cops, like, yeah, give me money, right? You'll never. That's not gonna happen in L.A. The cop's never gonna pull you over with his body cam. Money, that's never gonna happen. It's gotta be a lot more sneaky. Anyway,
in all honesty, when you have 35 potential victims, one is, you can beat one, maybe you can beat two, maybe you can beat a couple, but when you have 35 of them, I mean, you're getting into like a critical mass where it's just almost impossible. So you've got, you think, oh, does the statute of limitations apply? Well, I don't know Romanian law. Clearly, if there was a motion to dismiss for, because the statute of limitations had been blown, his team would have done that, I would suspect. But when you have an ongoing conspiracy, there's no statute of limitations. When you have certain sex crimes, the statute of limitations doesn't start running until it's reported to cops, basically. So once it's reported, and they do that because people are oftentimes very reluctant to come forward. I had a case that was 30 years old, and the woman finally came forward and reported it to the police. And my client wound up taking a deal because he just didn't have an answer to the allegations. So when you look at Andrew Tate, I mean, he's got the underlying case of sex trafficking, money laundering, and some other RICO kind of charges.
That minor one might be Tristan though, because if you remember, we looked. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on Tristan, and Tristan admits, you remember that tweet he wrote, 30 is the year you can finally fuck a girl half your age? That's
Jesus.
what he wrote on Twitter.
That very well could be. That very well could be. And that's another, what do we call that, Michael?
Self-snitching.
Yeah. So they're online.
Jesus.
And I guarantee you that if they do have a...
Keep in mind, this poor fella, the lawyer right here, he had to bury his son. The guy who's off camera, who you see in frame every so often, he's unfortunately passed away.
Trial. Every last word that they've uttered online is going to go right through the courthouse.
That fella, he's passed away, and he is the lawyer's son. So sad. Oh, what a channel to be following. Anyway.
They were saying all the wrong shit, man. Every day they were saying the wrong shit, and we were losing customers. Everything I was telling you earlier about wanting to be innocent. They're saying, I've been here, I've been there. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're talking to some dude. You just want to hear where you've been. You know, you can't be a 10 talking about how you've been to Dubai to some fucking dude in Minnesota who's fat. He ain't going to ever believe that he's going to get you that way. You gotta lie to him.
What the?
Lie to him.
To some dude in Minnesota?
Say that you've never been anywhere because you don't trust men. You can't find a man who's serious. Make him think that if he's serious about you, that nothing else matters. You gotta put a moose on it.
It's all, see, you hear that? That's all fraud. It's how to defraud somebody. Force, fraud, or coercion. So you want the illusion that the guy can get you, right? You want to keep him on the line as long as possible.
I'll put that full clip in the video, but in context there, he was talking about how he would type for these girls, which is not the straightest thing in the world. Let me just say that. No problem with that. But it's for him to be this ultra masculine guy. He's typing while these girls are pretending to type because he knows how to get money out of them.
Right.
But he's getting them off. It's just,
It is a little strange.
But he brags about getting like hundreds of thousands of dollars out of these lonely guys, and everything is victims. Everyone is, it's vulnerable people. That's how he makes his
The
money.
whole organization is a corrupt organization designed to defraud people from Hustler University, people who are online, whatever the hell they do. And I don't mean to cast aspersions, but people who are desperate, you know, people who will part with their money because they want some fucking lie that some broad online is going to say that she loves them.
Dude, Andrew Tate. Anyway, that's that. I thought I'd share that with you guys. Anyway, is there anything else I should look at before we head up out of here? Memes look right to send. Fuck that. Blasity blast. Bloogity splow. Spliggity splick. Qubics killing it. Alright, cool. Y'all have a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Catch the replay. If you are watching the replay, share it. All that good stuff. You guys take care. Have a good one. And good night. And good luck.